Hello, I'm Daniel, and welcome to the Emunah Project. We here at the Emunah Project are continuing in our series of videos with respect to information, education, inspiration, guidance, advice, and I remember recently, about a month or two ago, having a conversation with a very perceptive young lady. And we were discussing a messianic lineage, but in our discussion, what popped up was the biblical prohibition against intermarrying with an Ammonite or a Moabite. And I'm going to set aside the whole thing about Ruth, who was a Moabite, who was in the lineage of the Messiah. I may mention that at the end, but the point is this. The discussion is why this eternal decree that you can't marry an Edomite. You can't marry an Edomite, an Ammonite. What did they do that was so terrible? Well, two things. One thing is when the Jewish people, when the Bnei Israel, the children of Israel, were passing by, they didn't offer us any food or water. They didn't even offer to sell us any food or water. The women did, but the men didn't. They stopped it. They said, don't do this. And of course, they hired Balaam, the Gentile prophet, to curse the Jewish people. And it was at this point that the very perceptive lady, as she often does, arches her eyebrow and says, as she often does, seriously, they didn't give us food, and that was the big, horrible thing. Okay, the Balaam cursing, I get it, but they didn't give us food? That was terrible. The Egyptians did so much worse to us. We're not forbidden from marrying Egyptians. As a matter of fact, there's a Torah mitzvah saying we are not supposed to hate Egyptians. It's a commandment not to hate Egyptians. You don't hate Egyptians? Mazel tov, you're doing a commandment. What about Nebuchadnezzar? The Babylonians. Are we forbidden from marrying Iraqis? No. Titus destroys the temple. Are we forbidden from marrying Romans? No. Achashverosh, Purim, the Persians tried to kill us. Are we forbidden from marrying Persians? No. Hanukkah, the Syrian Greeks. Are we forbidden from marrying Syrians or Greeks? No. But Moabites, Ammonites, they are off the engagement list. Forever. Why? Well, as I said, the food and the curse, but that did not satisfy the very perceptive young lady, because she kept on this point. Yeah, it was not nice. Yes, it was mean, but so many other people did things that were so much worse. I said, the difference between all the other people who tried to kill us, all the people who tried to wipe us out, and these two groups, Ammon and Moab, the difference is this. They are both descendant from the children of Lot, the relative of Abraham. Avram saved Lot in the destruction of Sodom and Gomorrah. And these children who came of him, Moab and Ammon, they should have remembered. They should have been grateful. There should have been some sort of tenderness of feeling. Oh, the children of Israel, these people came from the grandson of Avram who saved our parents, our family. We're here because of them. We should have died with our great-great-great-great-grandfather in Sodom and Gomorrah. No, they didn't. And it was because of this ungratefulness, because of this lack of appreciation, that cold-heartedness, that the Ammonite men and the Moabite men are forbidden. Moabite women, Ruth is the best example. A Moabite woman is not forbidden. And that's why Ruth appears in the Messianic lineage. And however the gossipers and the spreaders of Lashon Hara, if Ruth was alive today, believe me, the Antis would never stop talking. But it's misunderstood because in English we don't have masculine and feminine for a lot of words. When it says don't marry a Moabi, that is only male. It doesn't say don't marry a Moaviyah, which is Ruth, a female Moabite. So the English, it loses sometimes in the translation. But this is why we learn, this is why we study, is to bring out all these different things. But lack of gratitude, lack of appreciation for things even done to your great-grandfather's great-grandfather, it shows a refinement of feeling, a refinement of character. And this was absent in the Ammonites and the Moabites. We're going to be doing more videos along these lines. Please come back. Please watch. Please learn. And until next time, on behalf of the Emunah Project, I'm Daniel, and thank you too much.